Hey y'all, it's Dorothy from PrepInYourStep.com and welcome back to my channel. I'm feeling really good about myself because this is the second video I have filmed, I guess, in the last 2 weeks, so that makes me 2 for 2, and hopefully y'all are excited. I've talked about this in my last video, but I'm not positive how frequently I'll be posting to YouTube, but it is a goal of mine to post slightly more frequently than once a year. So here I am trying to stick to that. I'm hoping that the lighting isn't too weird. This is kind of the only part of my room that looks put together right now, so it's the backdrop we're using. I'm in the middle of doing laundry, so my sheets are not on my bed, so we're just gonna stick with this. I may try some other setups in the future, but again, hopefully you don't mind too much. One of the videos that I did really like filming when I uploaded slightly more frequently to YouTube was a monthly favorites video. So I actually post about this on my blog, and there will be a blog post that corresponds with it. So if you'd rather read this out than listen to me ramble about the products, you can do that. It's completely up to you. My blog's always the first link below. But these were fun to film because I just got to gush about the products that I've been using and loving lately and share those with y'all along with the links, which I'll include below, and they'll also be in the blog post in case you're interested in any of the items I'm talking about. So I'm going to start with the shirt I'm wearing that I have so overworn I've had it for a month, in the month that I've had it. This like Swiss dot, I guess would be the material, little tank. It's a little bit oversized. I should have gone down a size, but I mean, it still fits. It has this fun ruffle, but I feel like it is the perfect type of piece to transition from hot summers to the beginning of fall when it is still equally as hot here in Alabama. So I've been wearing this with jean shorts. I wore it 3 times in the span of a week. Once to work with white jeans, then to dinner that night with a friend with jean shorts, and then on Sunday to church with a white skirt. So it's very versatile. It looks really cute tucked in, and the material is light enough that it is perfect here in the South for me to wear until it finally becomes sweater weather. So I found it on sale at Tuckernuck. If you've never heard of Tuckernuck, it is my favorite. I say that, but I'm going to be confident about it. It is my favorite online retailer. They have such cute pieces. Sadly, a lot of times they're more expensive than I'd be willing to spend, but this one was on sale and then 25% off. So it may not still be available in all sizes, but I will link it below in case you are interested in looking at it or snagging it for yourself. Next item I know I have talked about in a favorites video before, or not a video, a blog post, because, you know, we've already addressed the fact that I don't really do videos. But it is this gold bug ring. So I really don't think it's going to focus. I wore it in my last video, and they remade the way it is connected, because originally it was a flip ring, so you could turn the band up and attach it to a chain and wear it as a necklace if you wanted. That was never my intention, although I thought it was really cool. I would take it off sometimes at work and like twirl it, which probably did not help, and so eventually it broke, and I was so sad because I love it so much. I don't know what it is about it. I think that it's just something that you haven't seen before and is super unique, that made me miss it a lot. So I emailed the company and they were reworking it, and then they sent me a new one, which was super generous. I don't even know if I've said the name. It's called Gold Bug Jewelry. They're based out of Charleston, and so it's kind of odd, but they have a gold bug in the center of it, and it's palmetto bug, which everyone hates, myself included. So it's odd to wear that on a piece of jewelry, but I got it for Christmas, and I thought it was just a really unique piece, and I loved the blue with my obsession with blue and white, that I liked how it had the navy and then this like brighter turquoise as well. And it reminds me of my time in South Carolina. So a lot of fun memories all together, and it's just a really cool piece that I get asked a lot of questions about. People always just assume like, oh my gosh, is that a family heirloom? I'm like, no, here's the story behind it. So it's been really fun to rediscover a piece that I got for Christmas and enjoy it just as much now as I did then. This next favorite, I don't have proof that it works, but I really like the way it tastes, and it may be one of those things where it's like a placebo effect where you feel like it's working because you're using it, and it is this Ollie Undeniable Beauty gummy vitamin. I'm almost out, but I think I mentioned this in maybe my last monthly favorites blog post. My hair has just been driving me crazy lately. I just feel like it doesn't grow how I want it to, and it's not like as healthy as I want it to be. So I've been looking for little solutions to treat it better, and I was like, oh, gummy vitamins, great, a snack for me, and maybe it'll help my hair. My hair has felt thicker, but that could have just been like the coinciding of getting a haircut and starting to use these at a similar time. But if you're like me and would like to be convinced that they're working, I think they're doing a great job, and they taste really good. And I know that this brand has a ton of other gummy vitamins, which is really helpful because a fun fact about me, I can't swallow pills. So I'm all for some way of getting vitamins or whatever I need in a gummy form, and so this has been my solution. I don't have any trouble sleeping, but I have heard the melatonin ones that they have are really great. So if that's something that you struggle with, maybe try this brand or give one of their other, I guess, varieties a try. But this one again is the Undeniable Beauty. It's for hair, skin, and nails, and it is supposed to be a beautifying blend of biotin, vitamin C, E, and keratin. So again, they taste really good, so if anything, you want to give them a try for that, have at it. Jumping back to the realm of clothing, I'm going to just count these as clothing, are shoes. A pair of shoes I've had for a while, so I'm really hoping that Target still makes them because they were all of like $25 and I wear them all the time. I've been struggling to try to figure out how I want to continue to wear the clothes that I have in my closet into this next season, even though the temperature isn't aligning. So these have been my solution. I feel like leopard is just kind of a staple for fall, but these are still like espadrilles, I guess, on the side. They are well loved in my closet. I wear them whenever I'm putting on just like a basic outfit and want something a little bit more fun. This is a go-to, and they're really comfortable. Under $30, and I'm really hoping that Target still has them in stock because they've been an easy way to make it feel like I'm dressing for the next season, even though I'm really not going to be able to do that for a while. Two beauty-ish favorite items for this month, and they both come from the fact that my brother got married at the end of August, and we did our own makeup for the wedding, which was completely fine by me. I had been in 2 previous weddings this summer where we got our makeup done, and that was great too. It just kind of was like up to the bride, and the only reason I was hesitant about not having it done for this wedding was because obviously family member, that means that these pictures are probably going to be framed places I visit, so I wanted to look decent for the wedding, and I think that this combination worked really well. I did a lot of research to see what foundation would hold up since I'm usually just like a CC cream and go kind of person. But I started with a good primer, and I had used this in a sample form before, but it's Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I knew that we were going to have pictures kind of through the span of the day. With any wedding, you start getting ready so early. This one was not quite as early since we did our own makeup, which was nice, but I figured a primer was going to be important, so this is the one I picked up since I'd used it before and liked it. It is expensive. This is the travel size, which is perfect since I don't use a primer every day. It's easy to try it out that way. And this was also expensive, annoyingly so, but I had done so much research, and this one kept coming up as one of the best photographed and like easy to wear foundations, so hopefully it doesn't not expire, but like go bad anytime soon, since it's not something I'm reaching for every day. But it is Giorgio Armani's Luminous Silk Foundation, and this is what the bottle looks like. I am wearing the shade 4.5. I vaguely remember being on Sephora's site and there being so many, so I kind of had to take a guess, but they had a quiz you could take, I guess, where you told them what foundation or like makeup you use and what color, and they kind of match it, and it did a good job, so that was awesome. And I got this when it was on, or when Sephora was having one of their like friends and family sales, so it didn't hurt quite as much. But spending a lot of money on makeup is something that I'm just like, oh, this is a bummer, because you wash it off at the end of the day. But I do think this stayed on all night and looked good, and I feel like the photos hopefully turned out well. We haven't seen them other than iPhone ones, but I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and pretend that I don't have anything to worry about because of this foundation. So if you're looking for something that's more full coverage than what you may wear day to day, but also like glowy and I don't know how else to describe it, gives you a nice natural full coverage face, I really like it, and I would agree with all the recommendations that I read online. 2 more things that count as favorites this month. This one is an artist that is actually in the Birmingham area. She is so precious and does such a good job. I love personalized pieces. So when my roommate and I had a year here in Birmingham, I was like, I want to get something to commemorate that year. And I hadn't actually given her her birthday gift yet. So I was like, this is the perfect solution. So the girl is Paper from Eliza on Instagram. She has a website. She's precious, but she does really cute custom prints. And so this is my roommate and I in front of our house. And this picture, I mean, these are two separate pictures that I sent her, and she was able to draw them out and combine them, and she did such a good job. So if you are looking for a thoughtful or sentimental gift and you have a friend that would be interested in this sort of thing, her prices are so reasonable and it turned out so good. So I'm excited to frame this and hang it up, and I know it's something I'll have for a very long time. That was just a fun discovery, and I'm really excited to know she's in Birmingham. She works so fast. I had my proof of the image, I think, within 24 hours, which was incredible since I emailed her on a Friday about it. And you can change the background colors. You can give her all sorts of details. We were holding a cookie cake in this picture that I sent her, and obviously I was like, you know, we don't really need the cookie cake in this image if you can draw it without. And she did an awesome job. So again, Paper from Eliza, she'll be linked below, and she has some really awesome stuff, so worth checking out. Lastly, another like lifestyle type favorite is this planner that I picked up at Target. I have multiple planners, which I know is excessive. I have one that is kind of like my everyday and work one, and then I have a separate one for blogging. And I guess I just got in the back to school mindset of school supply shopping and things like that when I really don't have anything to shop for in that realm. But I picked this up because I knew I needed a new blog planner since mine had run out in July, and I don't need a ton of room in a blog planner. I just need like a spot for to-dos, and I don't need like a page for every day. So this one was awesome. I really utilized just the like overall spread of a month, so I can write down the ideas I have for blog posts. That was August, and put them all there, and then in the weekly spot just put down what I need to do to create each blog post, so that they're ready to go live for y'all. But this was, I think, $10 or $12, and I'll show you all the like daily pages, I guess. This is April, but on one side it just says to do, call or email, errands, and notes, which I love because I am such a list maker, and I don't have like daily tasks to do or write down for blogging necessarily, so these blank slots are totally fine for me, and it was inexpensive and cute. I'm gonna attempt to keep me organized as I try to work ahead on blog posts and writing down different ideas that y'all have, and video posts. If y'all have ideas for those too, you can always leave that below. So if you are looking for me online, you know that my blog is first linked below, and you can also follow me along on Instagram, and that's linked below as well. And if you have any recommendations, like I said, please leave those below. Everything is below, I guess, as well as the links to these products. So really, if you have questions, just, you know, click read more, and hopefully they'll be answered for you. If not, leave a comment, and I hope to see y'all soon. So enjoy your day. I hope y'all had some products that you loved in September. I'm excited for October, and I will be back to film another one of those before we know it. So bye.